Okay, what's up, everybody? Welcome to everybody's favorite Red Mage, episode number 63. I'm Nofingwei, aka Spencer. This is a 5-minute breakdown of a Red Magic the Gathering card, her properties, missed opportunities, and honestly what I think. You can find me on twitch.tv/Nofingwei for a $0 free experience on MTG Arena. I'll show you how to do it. Today is the card from the Brothers War, Brotherhood's End, 3 mana, 2 red, and a colorless for a sorcery. Choose one. Brotherhood's End deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, or destroy all artifacts with mana value 3 or less. Sweepers. Jeepers sweepers, guys. Red has another sweeper. Big shock, or big surprise. I think this card is way too powerful for 3 mana. You have your options. Options at 3 are pretty huge, okay? And in red, typically you have one form of sweeper, right? You do 3 damage to everything. You do 2 damage to everything. You do one thing that does everything. Now, the Brotherhood's End is tricky because it gives you an option to take care of one type of board end while you can manage the other board end with other spells. And that form is usually in another color. So with this type of spell, you can see it most likely in a blue-white control deck splashing red, where there used to be Lightning Bolt, and now it's just Brotherhood's End. Okay? Anything that had a red sweeper, this is where the plug's right in there. Right? This is also pretty good in mirror matches when it comes to, aggro decks. Right? It's a sleeper card. No one will ever see it coming. But I think the Brotherhood's End is very, very powerful when it comes to dealing with creatures and dealing with artifacts. Now, destroying all artifacts with mana value 3 or less is a surprise. I use the card Shatterstorm, which destroys all artifacts for 1 more mana. I don't know if Brotherhood's End is a better choice between the two, but I do like Brotherhood's End to clear out creatures 3 or planeswalkers at 3. Okay? And because that's this is a very dangerous card. So this really feels good in a lot of different ways. This should have been a mythic rare, but I feel that Brotherhood's End is really well made. At the sorcery, the double red, this was really thought out. I feel like it's a very powerful card. This could have been 4 mana, but this is really good at the 3 spot. I think that they've concentrated a lot of their efforts at WotC to make sure that this card was balanced or made a lot of sense that really fit the formula. So you can have this with a bunch of your artifact removal cards. You can have this with a bunch of your creature removal cards, because red, doesn't want to burn too much for the creatures. It doesn't want to aim for the face when it comes to the burn spells. But at least Brotherhood's End takes care of the little dorks, the little critters that you just tend to miss, especially in a deck that, like a spot removal deck. This takes care of the cleanup. If I would have changed anything, I don't think I would have changed too much. This is very well made. 3 damage to everything, or destroying all artifacts. Remember, 1 more, you get yourself Shatterstorm. 1 less at instant speed, you have a Braid, which essentially feels like a bigger Braid at the sorcery speed. Okay, because a Braid does the same thing, right? 3 damage to creature, or destroy target, artifact. Okay, here you do damage to all. You do it to all. So does this become better than a Braid, or does this supplement a Braid, or does this give you an extra option on top of a Braid? Yeah. So you have like 3 Braids and 1 Brotherhood's End, or 2 Braids and 2 Brotherhood's End. Now, I don't know if I could see myself with multiple copies of Brotherhood's End. Maybe like 3 at the most, 1 in the board. Just in case you're running around too many little dorks deck, right? But so far, no complaints. Brotherhood's End is a really, really good card. I'll use it if I needed to sweep. I'll probably put it in the mirror match. This card feels really good. Good job, WotC. And I don't say that a lot. Okay. Thank you for your time. Tell me what you see that I don't see. If you have agreement with me, do you disagree with me? Let me know in a comment down below on YouTube, Instagram, podcast, or twitch.tv/NoFingWay, right? Last, you tell me what other card I should review next, okay? Episode 63 in the books. Peace.